I would now like to ask Dr. Masood Nemati to come forward and to give his testimony regarding the 1988 massacre, and Mr. Mohsen Zadshir.
Hello, my name is Dr. Masood Nemati. I am a GP working in London during the last 14 years. I've been a supporter of the PMI since 1979, and I was occasionally involved in some political activity like selling the newspaper, means PMI newspaper, and protection of their meeting from the attack of the regime mercenaries. And in 1981, when I was a student and Khomeini stopped the student and closed all the students, all the university, all the students used to be called and one by one to ask their political position and their thinking, and they should show their hatred to the political group and especially PMIs. And at the same time, we should give them name of the other people that we know them. So for this, I forced and I had to give up everything and escape from the Tehran, the place I was living. And I've been to all other cities, and I was working as a labor worker or builder, and sometimes as an engineer of the building. And then in 1983, I was planning to escape from Iran and join to the PMOIs, but I've been trapped in the intelligence service of the Iran and been sentenced for 8 years. It was a very good opportunity to get my best experience of my life. And it was like a gift for me, although it was full of pain, but I earned a lot of experience. And I got to know at that time, I had a chance to know different people from all layers of the society, from the hard military servant, or from the religious group, and from the, what can I say, student, all the students and simple labor. And I earned a lot of experience, and it was a very beautiful time. And most of the political prisoners being members of the PMIs, although they've been from other group as well, like a religious group, like communist, and like other people. And I was witness pain and suffering of the families as well, families of the prisoners. And I had a chance before to read a book from Francis Fanon. Francis Fanon was a army psychiatrist in many years ago, and he was working in France army, and he then joined to the Aljazair liberation. And he's got very good, lovely books say that the wretch of the earth, the wretch of the earth. And I read that few times, but the things I saw in the prison was something about 10 times of that. And I saw the effect of the torture physically and mentally on the people. And at the same time, I was witness how some of the prisoners were looking after those people in a very significant and beautiful way that you could just, you could not watch it, you could just bend in front of them, how they sacrifice themselves, and how like a mom who's looking after a small child with cancer, they were looking after them. In 1988, many thousand of these people that I know them, I know at least a few thousand of them, they've been executed. And some of them, they had mental issue, and they didn't have anything, any political position. Just been then to take the medication. They asked them to give the political position, but they've been hanged or they've been shot at. And after that, I been outside. I just want to say something here. There is a very famous man, a notorious man. His name is Lajevardi. He was a main teacher of the prison. And I had a chance to see his cruel face a few times. He was saying something very nice. He was saying that Evin is one of the famous prison in Iran. He was saying that Evin is not a prison, it's a university. Now I understand very well, this is the best place to learn about human science and about psychology of the people how they come to this situation and how they suffer, how they adjust themselves, and how some of them they've been destroyed, themselves and their family. It is, any of them is like a very lovely book that you can open it and read about that. And I wish one day I see that any individual of them, like a film, that can give very, very good teaching lesson to our children. And I'm really waiting for that side. I discussed with many colleagues inside the United Kingdom and outside that I'm first supporter of anybody that start doing that one. And it can show our nation motivation how to cope with this brutal dictatorship. And lastly, I want to highlight the main, highlight that main preparators, that some of them I know, and I know some of their relatives as well. Still they are in the position in this regime. And some people, they want to ignore that. And I also thank all of you that been so active to support us. And I wish one day we see them that to be taken in the justice.